Hey, what's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and today we're going to do a look at all the air vehicles in LEGO Marvel Superheroes. It was another big request from everybody, and here we go. I had been having a hard time unlocking the Quinjet, or not the Quinjet, the X-Jet, and that's because I could not find this panel right here. There was a silver LEGO piece that was covering it. So I figured, hey, I might as well. I'm sure I'm not alone, and I would have never walked over there because it's hidden behind that little pillar. But basically, I do electric charge this one right there, that one right there, and this one right there to open that up. So with that, I'm going to go back to being the people I wanted to be. Well, anyway, I'll be Deadpool. So this is the final unlock that I needed. Boom, the X-Jet. And now we can fly some stuff. So, this is under the X-Mansion, which is kind of cool. So, boom, there we go, the X-Jet. Well, we're going to start off with the Quinjet. There she is. Pretty dope looking. The flying vehicles are kind of unnecessary, considering there's so many characters that can fly, but, they're cool anyway. So there it is, the Quinjet. Too bad you can't do a barrel roll, that would be pretty funny. We're going to fly up and land on the helicarrier. Alright, so I'm not going to land. So that was the Quinjet. Next up, we've got the Chitari Chariot. And I believe this is a two-seater. So, yeah, that didn't last very long. Let's do that again. Yeah, so if I had a second controller plugged in, or yeah, I guess that's the only way you could really do it. Could have Electro helping me out. It does shoot some stuff. Yeah, we can hover with it. And that is the Chitari Chariot. Obviously from the Avengers movie. Next up, we've got the Pumpkin Chopper. Obviously, this is the Green Goblins. I feel like Green Goblin should fly it. I probably should take off a little higher before I actually try jerking around with it. So let's go a little higher. Now we can herp and jerk. So obviously it shoots rockets, which is nice. Alright, so that's the pumpkin chopper. Next up, we've got Mandarin's helicopter. And there it is. Looks like there's a place in the back for a second person to jump in if you really wanted to. So yeah, you know, nothing too out of the ordinary. Alright, so the news helicopter, I really don't think you guys need me to fly this one. I'll jump in it real quick. I guess I'll jump in it real quick. See if that light turns on or something. I can't imagine it does a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Just a helicopter. So, bye. Alright, next up we've got the police helicopter, which again, nothing too special or fancy. I'll jump in real quick to see if it shoots any missiles. Just a plain white helicopter. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no missiles. Alright, we got the Raft Helicopter, which again, just pretty much a helicopter. It does have rocket launchers, so... Alright. Let's see what we got next. The Spider Copter. Finally something that looks kind of different and cool. I'm going to assume, like everything else, this is in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon or something, because I really can't think of a reason that Spider-Man would need this thing. But it is pretty cool. And I believe it's shooting missiles, yeah. Looks like a two-seater. Alright, so the Spider Copter, I did not land anywhere near. Alright, now Deadpool's helicopter, flown by Deadpool. Now him I can definitely see having a helicopter. It does shoot missiles. It's pretty much just a plain red helicopter. It doesn't really, you know, have like even Deadpool's logo on it. I really feel like that would have been a nice touch. Nice to see he has a helicopter. Alright, so the Deadpool helicopter. So next up, we've got the Fantasticar. This should really be a four-seater, and it kind of is, but you obviously can't have four-player co-op, which would actually be kind of cool, but this is definitely a story type deal. It does come up in the story where you have to actually fly in the Fantasticar. Ooh, I must have went too high. Whoopsie. So apparently there is a ceiling. Let's go ahead and switch to somebody. There we go. Future Foundation Spider-Man. Help if I press the right button. Let's try that again. The Fantasticar. And we'll go with Future Foundation Sue Storm. Go the wrong way again. So, not the fastest of vehicles, but get myself back up to the Shield Helicarrier. That is a great parking job there. Alright. Next up we have the Stark Jet, which also comes up during the story. And it is a jet, alright. Alright, next up we have the Doom Jet, which looks a lot like the Spider Copter. Handles like the Spider Copter. I'm gonna save the best for last. Let's get the shield jet fighter out of the way. To be honest, a lot of these are slower than the actual characters that fly, so it's almost pointless to use it. But, you know, if you want to, feel free. Certainly don't let me and my cynical nature dissuade you. So, this is just a jet. Alright, so here we have Hawkeye's little chariot, which is kind of cool. Or do we? Is that what I did? Well, let's try that again. Yeah, we got Hawkeye's chariot, saving the last two.
Loose bricks in the vicinity of the turbine.
So obviously we should have Hawkeye do this. Not the cheesy movie Hawkeye, but the real Hawkeye. Yeah. So, you would think I would learn from the first, second, and third or fourth time that I did that, but no. Apparently not. Like the other chariot, nothing really too over the top or special. Alright, so that leaves us with two more vehicles. The Shield mini carrier is not very many. It's actually, you know, pretty good size. I like that you drive it with a steering wheel. It is very slow, so not really something I would use in a race. Alright, and we've got one more left. Alright, so here we go, the X-Jet. This is it. And this is obviously the jet made famous by the X-Men. And we're going to go ahead and fly it back to the X-Men mansion. And that'll be that. You'll have had an opportunity to take a look at all of the vehicles. I feel like I should be flying with some X-Men. Okay. So, that brings to a conclusion the flying vehicles of LEGO Marvel Superheroes. I think I like this one the most. It handles pretty well. It's definitely a bit faster than everything else. but let's see. Okay. Well, I guess you can't go out too much further. I was trying to loop around, but alas, it's just as easy to just take a flying character and land there. So go ahead and get another X-Jet real quick. Not really to fly, it's just to pose next to it. And there it is. So we've got our X-Jet, we've got all the vehicles of the game, and you know, I hope you enjoyed. You know, I honestly find the vehicles to be kind of boring. You know, we've got characters that can fly. I think they work out to be, you know, a little bit faster and more convenient than actually using a flying vehicle. There aren't really too many cases where you're going to need one. But hey, I mean, if you like flying from point A to point B, then that's great. Here you go. Here are some different options that you're going to have. And I hope either way that you're enjoying. Thanks again, everybody, for the support. And we will catch you later. Peace.